Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me okay? I better not. I'm too small to stand back here, so I'm going to have to stand here. Thanks for that great introduction, Tim. Is anybody here not yet heard of Rocksteady Boxing? Like, this is your first time hearing about it? Everybody's okay? A couple. So yeah, like Tim said, my mother has Parkinson's. She's been diagnosed about 5 years, but probably has had it many years. And my dad, actually, to his credit, he's really kind of behind this, and I hate he couldn't be here today. They're actually in Charleston for a very important doctor's appointment that she had that was one of those appointments you can't reschedule. It's on the calendar and you have to go. But they would have loved to have been here today. But he heard about this and he went looking for it to put her in the program. And he got on the internet, and lo and behold, at that time, which was probably November or December of last year, there was no Rocksteady Boxing in the whole state. There actually was maybe a couple in Georgia. And so after he researched it, he was just like, well, you know what? I'm going to go get trained. And he told me about it, and so then I researched it, and when I saw the videos online and I saw what it was all about, and this is kind of in line with what I do for a living, and I said, well, I'm going to go too. So in February of this year, we went up to Indianapolis. We spent 4 days, and originally we were just kind of going for my mom to help her, but once we got up there and we saw the classes and we talked to other people, we looked at each other in the airport on the way home, and I think we were kind of thinking the same thing, was that, we have to do this. We're not just going to do this for mom. We're going to, I looked at my dad and I said, I've already got space. It's not a huge space, but it's space enough that we can start. And so 2 months basically after we went to Indianapolis, we started classes on April 18th. And I believe everybody who was in class that day is here today. And you're going to get to see them come up and do some of the exercises. So we started classes then, and we've grown. I'm actually currently looking for a bigger space to move it. But basically, Rocksteady Boxing is a program designed specifically for people with Parkinson's disease. And boxing has been found, a boxing style workout has been found to be really beneficial for people with Parkinson's because it works on all those things Parkinson starts to take away. Balance, control, strength, flexibility, hand-eye coordination, all those types of boxing drills helps with the symptoms in Parkinson's. But it's not all boxing. I mean, we call it Rocksteady Boxing, but we do gait work, we do voice exercises, we stretch, we do upper body work, lower body work, cardio, agility, and it's fun. There's something about putting on these, and these are our extra big gloves, thanks to Bill back there. These are, every now and then we put these on for fun, but there's something about putting on those boxing gloves that you really feel like you're fighting back against your disease. And it's nice to be in a class with other people that know exactly what you're dealing with. So what I'd like to do today is, instead of just talking a lot about it, show a video. And this video was actually filmed while my dad and I were there in Indianapolis. So if you know what my dad looks like, he's actually more in the video than me. There's only a little bit of me in the video. If you look real carefully, you might see me. But this was actually filmed while we were up there, which is kind of cool. And this is a promotional video that they actually did for a Canadian affiliate. But it just kind of gives you the sense of what we're doing. Before I do that, I do want to go ahead and introduce, I do have a couple of my coaches here with me today. Leslie Wise, if you will stand up. This is Leslie. Many of you probably already know Leslie. She is a physical therapist working with Bon Secours Eastside. She also has been to Indianapolis. She actually went November of last year. And it was kind of funny because when I got back, I didn't even know who Leslie was. I didn't know she had gone. And Tim actually said, you know, do you know Leslie? And I was like, no. And so we got together, and we're looking forward to, as she can, she's going to become more involved in the program. But we're looking forward to working together on programming and having her become more involved. I'd also like to introduce Janine Smith. Janine, if you will stand up. Janine is one of my instructors at Core Balance, which is my Pilates yoga studio. She is certified in Pilates, bar, Zumba, and probably some other things that I'm leaving out. And Janine has been so great for this program. Her vivacious personality is really, it means a lot to us, and she's been there a lot, and I'm so happy to have her helping us with this program. My dad is still involved when he can be, but my mom and dad have had a lot going on, so he's been sort of in and out lately, but he loves to coach and he loves to be a part of it too. It's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this video, and then we're going to get up and move around a little bit.
Meet Linda Porter, 4'11", 72 years old, a fighter, battling Parkinson's disease.
You can make a decision to sit home in the chair and feel sorry for yourself, or you can get up and get out and move around and fight back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting back. And you don't give up.
She's not alone. At this gym in Indianapolis, they've developed a way to attack Parkinson's with a training program based on boxing.
Now give me 10 of them, ready? 1, 2.
Worldwide, at least 6 million people have Parkinson's, including everyone throwing punches here. In the program, nobody gets hit except the dummy. But everybody reports the effort is worth it.
It has slowed down the progression, and to tell the truth, in the 4 years I've been doing it, I have gotten better.
All right, seconds out, here we go, round 2. And 1, 2.
Parkinson's is relentless. Over time, movement slows, stiffness grows, balance becomes difficult.
And 1.
Drugs can ease some symptoms for a while,
9, 10, nice job.
but there is no cure. The disease often has a calling card, tremors in one hand. That's how it started for Linda.
I got it.
Thinking she had just a pinched nerve, she saw a doctor.
He said, I'm just sorry to tell you, you have Parkinson's. And I was just stunned. I just could not believe it. It just didn't seem real. And he was very kind, but he said, it's not curable, and it will only get worse.
But it didn't, not for her. After just 2 months hitting the gym, and hitting everything hittable,
1, 2, 1, 2, elbow, elbow.
she says her symptoms became manageable.
You can tell the difference. I mean, it's so easy for me to hit this.
That's your right.
That's my right, yeah.
Well, let's see the left.
Yeah. It's harder. I have to work harder at it, but it's still
That's pretty good.
so much better than when I started here. Yes.
No one is sure what causes Parkinson's. This moment, from the 1996 Olympic Games opening ceremony, has convinced many people that boxing is to blame.
Muhammad Ali, who as Cassius Clay won Olympic gold in 1960.
The world watched Muhammad Ali, the most famous boxer of all time, struggling with the disease. Linda believes boxing, the rock-steady training program as it is called, has made her life with Parkinson's a lot better.
I'm a little shaky, but that tremor is gone. And actually, the last time I saw the doctor, he cut back on my medication. He said, your exercising is really making a difference.
Parkinson's is getting really old.
There is some evidence that this exercise program is effective. A handful of boxers were tracked over 2 years, their abilities compared to other people with Parkinson's who did other types of training. The boxers did well. Their balance was better. They could walk faster. They had more endurance. And they reported their overall quality of life was higher. More study is needed, but it may be that big, powerful punches, drills that emphasize balance, and the need for speed, quick movements, are especially suited for people with Parkinson's.
What's up, gluteus maximus?
At any level, no matter how far the disease has progressed. And this is a morale booster. People with Parkinson's are often discouraged, even hit with depression. But at this gym, where everybody is battling the same enemy, they eagerly work out together 3 times a week. People like 77-year-old Bert Steiner will box almost until they drop.
I can't move my feet very well, so to make up for it, I box harder.
Here we go. We'll go right leg first and...
Coach John Johnston signed up for this after his brother got Parkinson's.
I've been training people for about 20, 25 years, so, and I think, you know, I've gotten more satisfaction out of working with these people than anybody.
On our visit, we found a transplanted Canadian,
Let's go, hands up.
71-year-old Doug Wittich. He calls himself Kid Canuck.
Make sure you're breathing too, Doug, too.
What's it like when you throw those punches?
Beautiful.
Beautiful? Because?
Because it's solid. You've done it right.
Wow.
4-3. Bang, bang. That's
You know, when I came, I couldn't walk in here.
You couldn't walk?
I couldn't walk hardly anywhere, cane or crutches or whatever.
Now you can box.
And the boxing is a sidestep.
bang. Come on, Doug. 1, 2. Good. Hands up, hands up. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm done.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Coaches are coming from all over to learn about the Rock Steady program. By the end of the year, it will be available in as many as 200 gyms around the United States. And soon, 1 north of the border.
Okay, so like when you throw a punch, you turn your body into it and you catch.
Canadian Lita Mae Button, already a boxing instructor, went to Indianapolis to learn how to coach people with Parkinson's. The intensity of the workouts surprised her.
Did you see the last little competition? Like, you talk about competitive. Like, I've seen competitive in terms of recreation group, but like that was like a whole other level of competitive. Like, thank God it's non-contact, because there'd be a lot of blood.
All right, people, are you ready?
We're ready.
I said, are you ready?
We're ready.
To rock steady?
The Canadian coaches will have to learn how to act like American drill sergeants. That's how Christy Rose Fulmer coaches.
My mom said to me, I can't believe you found a job where you actually get paid to be obnoxious. I was like, I know. Crazier I am, the more they love it. It's perfect for me.
That ought to get them going.
The craziness is deliberate. People with Parkinson's typically lose vocal strength, and swallowing problems can be deadly. The yelling, the emphasis on breathing while punching are part of the program.
I want them to be able to dislodge something if they get into trouble. That's a very common issue for people with Parkinson's disease, is aspiration pneumonia, choking, and not a lot of people talk about that, but we do.
There are no knockouts here.
I'm so tired.
Research continues, but right now, Parkinson's can't be defeated.
There you go. Look at that. You got all those contours.
I don't see myself in a wheelchair in 10 years. Of course, then I'm 82. I may not be here in 10 years, but if I am, I don't see myself in a wheelchair.
You might be here hitting this.
I might, yes. Take that, Parkinson's.
But Linda believes in boxing. She's in training 3 times a week for life.
Before, I worried a lot about Parkinson's and what would happen to me. But now that I go to Rock Steady, I just don't worry about it. It's taken the fear out of Parkinson's, and it gives us hope. That fear got replaced with hope.
Probably see you next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Howard Gould, CBC News, Indianapolis.
So that was pretty cool. Every time I've seen that video many, many times. And it's special because I was there with all those people. Of course, that's made a 7,000 foot facility, which would be awesome. But that's, that's the headquarters, and their classes there about 50 to 70 people in the class. So, all right, so we're going to now, and I also wanted to mention before we get moving that this program is designed, any age or stage of Parkinson's can do this. We have 2 levels of classes at our facility, but most everything we do can be modified. We do some things in a chair. We have some people that can jump, some people that can have a hard time walking. So I wanted to mention that, and you'll see when we do our little demo class, we'll show some different options and levels of things that we do. What we're going to do now is I would like you guys to stand up, and we're going to do a warm-up and a shadow boxing drill. Everybody is welcome to try. If you don't want to stand up, Janine is actually going to come up and demo the warm-up in a chair. We do also warm-ups in the chairs, and then everybody will sit down, and then I'm going to have some of my boxers come up and show us some drills. So let's get some music going. Now, some of my people in here have already worked out today. We had class today at 12. Some skipped. I'm not going to mention any names. So we generally start our class stretching out a little bit to loosen up the body. So let's bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a big stretch up. Reach up as tall as you can. Feels good to stretch up. And bring the arms back down as you exhale. And again, lift up. Big stretch up, big reach. Make yourself taller. Good. And down. And one more up. That's it. Reach it up. Now let's hold those arms up and start to just stretch from side to side. That's it. Keep going. And that's it. Just warming up that spine, working out the kinks. Now, let's bring your arms out to the side. Cross your arms in front, here at your chest. Make sure that your feet are a little bit wide so you have a wider base of support. You want to kind of soften the knees a little bit. And we're just going to start to twist from side to side. Again, warming up the spine. Spines can get stiff, which contributes to rigidity and balance problems. So we want to get that spine moving. Good. And let's bring your hands down towards your legs. And we're going to do some little squats here. So you're going to go down, bend to the knees, and lift back up. And down and up, just starting to warm up those legs. Good. Couple more of these. Y'all look awesome. Now we're going to come down and stretch your back out a little bit. So with a flat back, you're going to lean forward, let your head come in, and roll up to your spine. That's it. So again, go forward with a flat back. Let that head come down and roll up through the spine. Let's do one more of these. That's it. Head comes in, roll all the way up this time. Take a couple shoulder rolls back. Good. And forward. Now, let's bring your arms forward. Clasp them in front, open through the chest. As you exhale, round through your back. Inhale, big open. Exhale, round forward. One more of these. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Open those arms to the side. Take your right arm up, stretch up and over. Big reach. So don't let this arm hang. Reach it up and over. Stretch to your side. Switch sides. Up and over. Big reach to the side body. Doesn't it feel good to move up and over? Reach up and over. And switch. Good. Now let's come back up. Hands here. Shift your weight to the right and the left. That's it. Good. So warming up these hips, that's also important for balance issues. Now go to the right, circle forward, around and up. Stretching out those hips. That's it, good. Same direction. Awesome. And let's reverse, go the other direction. Shift your weight over, reaching it around and up. And a couple more. That's it, one more. All right, and come all the way up, shake your arms and legs out. Let's bring your legs in a little closer together. All right, stay standing, but I'm gonna stop the music for just a second. And we're gonna do next we're gonna do a shadow boxing exercise, which is something we do to learn the punches, to warm up. It's a great cardio work. Since most people are right-handed, you actually go into a stance with your left foot forward if you're right-handed. So your left foot would be forward and your right foot would be back and your feet are a little staggered like this, okay? Obviously if you're left-handed, your right foot is forward. Boxer's position, your hands are up here towards your face. And I'm gonna go through them kind of slowly first and then we're gonna turn the music on and do a little drill here. So your first punch is a jab with your left hand and the hand comes over and it turns. And it should be kind of right out from your nose, right there. And then it comes back in. So the hand turns over in front and back in. So that's your jab. And after you do it a couple times slow, you start to work on speeding it up, getting it out there and getting it back in. That's your jab. Your cross, your right hand is going to come across and it goes a little further than that jab. And you get a little bit more torso involved in it and then it comes back in. So that's your power side. That's why that foot is actually back. So your cross is across the body. You still turn that hand over like this. So practice a couple times slow and then make it a little faster. Okay, so that's your jab and your cross. Now your hooks, it's a slight turn and then that left hand is going to come up like you're hitting someone right in the cheek here. And then that other arm comes up and cross. So those are your hooks. That's it. And then your uppercuts, it's a down and up, under, in. Obviously we don't actually hit anybody in class. Might pretend sometimes. And up. Okay, so those are your basic punches. I'm gonna turn on some music here. And of course we're gonna get a little Eye of the Tiger for this. All right, so let's turn that up a little. We get loud. All right, so left foot is forward, hands up, protecting your face. You can have a little rock back and forth. Start with just your basic jab here with that left hand. And bring it back in. Back in. That's it, good. Now let's do that cross again. Cross. Right hand across. Pull it back in fast. Just as fast as it went out. Here we go. All right, now let's do a 1-2 here. 1, 2, back to your chin. 1, 2, back to your chin. Call it out. 1, 2, back in. 1, 2, back in. 1, 2, hold. All right, stop right here. Let's add in those hooks. All right, y'all ready? Hands up, we'll do the first couple slow. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, y'all ready to speed it up? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. All right, let's add in the uppercuts. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, y'all ready? We'll do the first couple slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, stop. Okay, once you get that, then we start adding in, which we're not going to do today, but we start adding in footwork. Okay, now let's add a couple combos. You can also do some combos. Hands back up. All right, we're going to do a 1, 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. One more. 1, 1, 2. Back to here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I messed up. 1, 2, 3. Back to here. All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, we'll do it slow first. 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, y'all got this. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, you ready to speed it up? Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Woo! All right. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, y'all can sit down. And I'm going to have my volunteers and my boxers come up here.
Gloved up or not?
Not yet. Okay, first thing to do is demonstrate how some people, when they first come in, they're like, what? We jump rope? I can't jump rope. But we have lots of options. So come on up and let's grab a rope. And I want to just show some of the different options. So go ahead and grab whichever one y'all usually use. Come on up. You need blue. What do you usually use, Carolyn?
Blue. This is the shortest one you got.
You need. It's too long. Okay, so you guys spread out. Okay, so I just want you to see some different ways that people jump. Okay, go ahead, guys. Woohoo! See, Bob is demonstrating bring it over and step. Let me borrow yours for a second. Okay, so if you're not jumping yet or at all, sometimes this is an option. And you're just working on your hand coordination. After you get that, you add in a little march. And this is your jump rope. Right, Kelly? Or this. We go here sometimes. Then you can add, as you start getting used to jumping, you may add a small hop. Okay? So lots and lots of options. You don't have to be able to jump to jump rope in our class. Okay, so we're going to actually put together a small circuit just like we do in class. So let me have 2 people start on jump rope right here. And everybody else, just put your jump ropes out of the way.
I'll take care of it.
I'm going to have 2 people do hand weights. So, and we just brought little tiny weights today just for, transport. They can do much heavier weights than this. But just to demonstrate, we brought small weights. So do some biceps and triceps. And John and Art are going to demonstrate our slam ball, which is where we throw the ball down on the floor and we yell really loud. And then who's left? Sherry. And come on, Dan. Over. Come on over. All right, these are called roll-ups. This helps wrist strength.
No, I can't say no.
Okay, so here's what we're 45 seconds. at each station. We're only going to go through twice. We're going to go around this way, okay? So you guys, when you finish, go back to there, okay? And everybody else moves through this way. Okay, now this is not our usual setting, so if we bump into each other, that's okay. We'll just keep going. All right, so I'm going to actually turn on the timer just like we do in class, so y'all can really see what a class looks like. And we get loud. All right. All right, go!
There you go, Sherry. Good. Good.
That's it. Good job, guys. That's it, Betty. Woo! Get it, Jim. That's it, Sherry. Get both hands moving. All right, you guys over here?
All right.
Weights here. Biceps, triceps. That's it. That's it, Betty. Woohoo! Good job, Art. Get it, John. All right, switch. Come on, Dan. Biceps, triceps, whatever. Good job, guys. Both wrists moving.
Come on, no time. You're not tired.
Let's get loud, Carolyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good job. Good job.
Good, John. Get it, Dan. Woo! That's it, Dan. All right, switch. Last time. Good and loud, Jim. Let's do some biceps, triceps. There we go. Belly's in. Chest up. Good. Woo!
Okay. Come on. Go, go.
10 seconds. Go hard. We're almost done. Yes. Okay. All right. So, all right, you can stop. Okay. Now, you guys go ahead and get your gloves on. Okay. Gloves on. Yes. Okay. So that's what the kind of things we do at the first part of class. Notice they have their wraps on. We also do speed bags, which of course we can bring speed bags here. But they do speed bags with their wraps on, and then the rest of the class we put on our big gloves, and then we do boxing drills and things with the big gloves. So let's get set up here. So we're going to do focus splits, med ball squats. Cones and ball boxing. Spread these out a little bit more. Don't go behind the podium again. They'll get the idea. Okay, this just gives you a sample of what we're doing. Okay, coaches, you need to put on focus mitts. Do what?
don't want to fall off the other end down here.
Yeah, we won't fall off the other end. Y'all won't fall. All right, so we're going to do focus mitts right here with Leslie and Janine. And y'all can do some 1 to 2, 110s, 1 to 6s. And here we're going to do medicine ball. We do a lot with medicine balls. This is actually kind of a small one. We just brought a small one. Ease of bringing it here. But we're going to do medicine ball squats. And you can do an overhead or just do the medicine ball squats. So medicine balls here. We do agility drills. This just kind of gives you an idea. This is not a lot of space here to do this, but just kind of gives you an idea of the types of things we do. So they will go through the cones, sometimes just walking, sometimes they hop, sometimes they go backwards. And then down here, they're going to do ball boxing with their partner. So let's just go to the same station you were at before to start. So I think you two were over there.
Oh, that's a better way for us. We got to do that.
We actually used to get much louder than this. All right, y'all ready? Go! That's it. So they're working on footwork over there. That's it, John. Good job. That's it, Sherry. That's it. Abs in nice and tight. Just trying to get your chest up more, Bob. There you go. Good. That's it. Leslie, make them work. Add in some twists. Good. Awesome. Good job, guys. That's it, Art. Get it. That's it. Hold them up high for me. All right, switch. Switch stations. You guys are going to grab the ball here. There we go. That's it. Good. That's it, Sherry. Make them work. So she's actually in charge of footwork, and he has to follow her around. All right, you two switch. Good. Get it, Art. All right, switch. 1, 2. So you're going to do squats and twists. I didn't want to bring the heavy ones. That's it, Betty. Good. Add some hops in. That's it, Bob. Get it. Good.
1, 2.
Good. And notice that they're using their voices here with the focus mitts to work on voice and projection. All right, switch. Last time, switch.
Good job. I knocked her.
That's it, Bob. Good. Call it out. Be loud.
Wait, 3 4s now. 1, 2, 3.
Get it, Betty.
Here and here.
Hit it harder, Betty.
That one.
10 seconds. Go hard. Go hard. Almost done.
Here, 1, here, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. That's it. You guys can sit down. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, let's hold up, Sherry. Hold on. We're gonna bring it in. We're gonna bring it in.
End of the class. Bring it in. Bring it in. Good, yeah. Bring it in. What you gonna use today?
All right, on 3, Rocksteady Boxing Greenville fights back. So you can see that we have a lot of fun doing this. We support each other. We have fun. It's my job to kind of push you. That's part of what makes the program work, is that forced intense exercise is what helps get those neurons firing again in the brain. But it's always your choice as to what you do. If you need a break, if you're feeling dizzy, then you sit down, you take a break. Any questions? Feel free to ask me any questions, or any of our boxers are open to questions if you have.
I mentioned one thing.
Of course.
As an old instructor, not old instructor, as a former instructor at Greenville Tech and a lot of other places, they would tell you, make sure you connect the front to the back. Something you saw in the front end here was this young lady at the end of it. We're talking about fear. She's no longer feared. I don't know how many of you saw a news broadcast about a week and a half ago where they had this guy on Channel 4. And the interviewer asked a question. The question was, what scares you the most about Parkinson? And you said you hoped they said what?
Nothing.
And she went, hurrah, when I said nothing. I'd never seen this thing before, but the point of the whole exercise program in this is you take the fear, you put it behind you, you go forward, and you go against this disease with everything you got. Exercise, fight back, that's what this thing is all about.
Yes. Yes.
I just wondered how long they've been doing this.
The actual Rocksteady Boxing program has been done for about 10 years. So it started about 10 years ago in Indianapolis. Oh, this group. April we started. And some of Dan's newer. Pretty much everybody else I think that was up here has been with
And my singing voice has come back even better. I lost it, my voice entirely. And it's returned so I can sing back.
We haven't asked him to sing in class today.
But when he sort of sings when he does the heavy bags, he does like a 1, 2, 3, 4. He does. Yes.
Do your participants buy their own gloves and that sort of thing, or are they checked out? How does that work?
Yeah, for hygienic reasons, you really kind of want to have your own gloves because we get sweaty in class. So yes, they do have their own gloves, and they can get them on their own, or we have some available for purchase at the studio too. Any other questions for me or any of them? Yes.
Tell them about
Yes. So we have we call a supporting partner a corner man. Instead, we don't really like the word caregiver because that's really not what they are. And that's a boxing term. That's your corner man, that's your partner, that's your buddy, that's your person that supports you. So if you're somebody that has a lot of balance issues and you kind of need that extra support in class, your corner comes to class with you, and they can participate in the warm-up, in a lot of the stuff we do, as long as there's room, and they're supporting that person and being there for that person if they need that. So we have a few of those.
Is there an extra charge for the
No. No. Yep. Any other questions? Oh, and if you're interested in getting started, first of all, anybody's welcome to come watch a class. If you want to come see a class, you saw a little taste of it today. But the first step is actually to come and get an assessment done. We can't just have have you come into class and we don't know what's going on with you and we don't know what your symptoms are. So we do schedule an assessment, and that's kind of the first step if you're interested in doing this program, is you come in and we do a series of tests and find out about your history, and that way we know what you've got going on before you come in, so that you're safe and that you get put into the right class. Yes, we do like to have a physician's okay, that you're okay to exercise and do this program. Most are very supportive of exercise programs, knowing that exercise is so important for Parkinson's. Anything else? Well, thank you all so much for coming today. Appreciate your time.